Oh, what? You can't make it up, can you? You could just spend hours in this game doing nothing. Yeah. Okay, just watch the carnage. No one knows you're up here. Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Valheim. Welcome back to the channel as well. We're gaining on 40 episodes here. Isn't that kind of crazy? If you guys are now just clicking in and tuning into this video, which I've had a lot more of you guys check out the Valheim series, which I'm super happy about, but that also means that there's a lot of new people here. If you are new to this series, then just know that this has been a several month long zero death playthrough. I would say that it's zero death, but it didn't start off that way. Originally, it started off as a permadeath series where I wanted to challenge myself by not dying and creating like a hardcore mode for myself, until the developers actually created their own hardcore mode, in which we kind of just took, like, the series just kind of took off as a zero death entirely. The idea was the same. The idea was that I was going to delete the world, or basically recreate a whole new world and carry over my stuff with the new world and basically start over with all the bosses. But that's no longer the case. Now we're just in it to just not die at all. And you know, that's about it. That's all you really need to know from here on out. But I would consider checking out all the other videos if you haven't already. We've been growing and learning a lot, and I'd love to keep you guys and have you guys stay on with us for a long time. So consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting a like, and you know, let's just do it. Let's just go ahead and let's just jump into it. I would say that this series has turned into something very beautiful, really. Recap. And of course, it wouldn't be Valheim if our world didn't greet us and say hello. This is how it does it. This is how it says hello. If you guys remember last time, we've been doing a lot of work in the plains, lots of work. We're not done with that work, and I don't think our work will ever be done. But I have a vision. And that vision says that I need to build a plateau walkway in the plains. Basically, exactly like last episode where I built this giant wall. I'm gonna build basically like a linear wall path. It's basically a plateau. Think of a plateau and then think of a bridge, mash them together, and then you got what I'm trying to make. But you know what? You know what that requires? It requires lots of stone. And at the start of every Valheim episode now, we will be doing farming chores because it is getting to be very crucial in having high health. So let's go ahead and do some farming, shall we? Yes. I can always count on coming back, and the beauty. I just like how appealing it looks. I can just do it. It's just like literally so straight. Like, look at that. This is so beautiful to look at. It's very pleasing. And it wouldn't be Valheim if we didn't have garden talks. I don't really have a lot to talk about today. My eye health is very fine, very watery, but fine. I think the heat press actually really helped. I think my eyes were just too dang dry. One thing I did want to bring up, I did a little poll. I hope you guys go and answer it. Since we have Wednesdays as kind of like a variety, you know, hit or miss day, like nothing really is planned. You guys should know, and I don't know, maybe I've talked about it before, but I love Avatar. I like Avatar, the blue people. I like Avatar: The Last Airbender too, but I'm like obsessed with Avatar, the blue people. And I think as a kid, when the first one came out, I watched it in theaters like 7 times, and my parents and my family still hold it against me as going down in history as one of the most cringe childhood moments I probably ever have. I will not share it with you because I don't think it'll still have the same effect, but I desperately thought I could be an Avatar. Like, I just thought that like society would be so far advanced by the time I was like an adult that I thought for sure we'd find a way to go visit planets like that, and one day I could be indigenous and we could put our brains into the minds of like a made-up avatar. And I was just so convinced that I would grow up to be one. Well, clearly my life has taken a very different turn of events. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please go watch it. It's Avatar. Avatar the Way of Water is the second one that just came out by James Cameron, someone who sets the bar of cinematic movie taking or movie making. It's basically, he's a god, really. And I know the storylines are basic, but dude, I'm telling you, this is one of the coolest movies. I could watch it all the time. So with that being said, now that you guys have a little bit of history and backstory, there's a game that's coming out, and I was kind of disappointed when they had originally launched the game trailer like a year ago at like a convention. They were basically like, hey, by the way, we're coming out with a game, Avatar. What is it? Frontier of something. It's basically an Avatar game, and it looked terrible, and I was really disappointed. And I told myself I would not play it, but I've been getting a lot of updates recently with how the game's going and it looks a lot better. So I really am kind of excited to play it. And since our Wednesdays don't really we don't have anything planned, I thought that if you guys were also excited as much as I am, we should get it. You guys let me know in the comments if it's something that you'd be interested in at least checking out with me, and I'll do it. You don't have to pull my leg. I wish there were more things that you could use turnips for. I like that you can make a turnip lantern, but look, I have 50 seeds and I just planted 100 turnips. And I don't even think a lot of recipes call for turnips, so I kind of wish there were more items needed for turnips, but maybe. I mean, I haven't explored more, all of the game yet and all of what the game has to offer, so maybe there is. Maybe there is. All right, now that we're done with our chores, thank God. But yeah, it does feel like we just jump into the game and we've got chores. So before we can actually get to the fun stuff of the game, we have to obviously do our chores. I think next episode we're gonna need to go for iron, because once we're all set up in the plains, we're gonna need to start building a windmill and just, dude, all that stuff needs so much iron. So we're gonna need to do a massive iron haul somehow. Let's go to the plains and find some rock. We're gonna need a bunch of rock. Actually, while I have a little bit left, I have definitely used lots and lots of rock. When we're done killing all the bosses and we have still not died, that's when we can get to the fun stuff, you know? That's when we can get to the stuff where we can just build and do really fun build challenges and fun stuff. You know, if we do get lucky enough to make it through this entire playthrough without dying, you know, that's the goal. That's the goal. The goal is to start living in retirement, right? All right. I have a vision. I want to see it through. So it is going to need a lot of stone. But while we have stone currently, we're just going to go ahead and just begin to do it. Now, this walkway has to be big enough to house a cart, because that's the idea, right? All right, we're out of stone. This didn't get us very far. But I'm sure you can see kind of where I'm going with this. So because a large part of the plains has tar. I saw you. Oop, 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 oop. They have tar pits, and then they have obviously lox creatures. And if I'm carting a cart around, literally carting a cart around, I don't want to have to get stuck, you know, having to kill loxes and stuff. So the idea is I keep a cart up here and I just transfer stuff back and forth. That's the idea anyways. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna give me tons of rock. I was also very pleasantly happy that you guys were all very much in agreement. You guys were like, yeah, honestly, a plateau bridge would be a great idea. And I'm like, thank you. I thought so too. Sometimes my brain can have good thoughts, you know? Sometimes my brain cells get put to work, and you know, a cohesive thought is formed. All right, go back to rest and just repeat the day. Just repeat the day. Day 159. Day 159. It's so funny in Dodheim, when we were playing with Kongville, check out that video. Definitely. It was actually really fun. Every single day that passed by, because I'm getting so used to just doing that little beginning jingle every time a day starts, there was one, what was it, day 39 in Dodheim, and I literally went day 39, and I was like, oh god. Oh god, I'm bringing my zero death shenanigans over to Dodheim. The tricky thing about this plateau bridge that we're gonna need to do is the plateau bridge needs to have a flat surface like this, like what I'm on right now. It needs to have that because the cart, I don't think it'll just be a pain in the butt. Honestly, I think that if we don't do that, but I think these massive rocks here in the plain should give us all we need. The rock has actually been easier to collect because look, that single thing that we just destroyed gave us 10 rock. See, I'm already at 2 stacks of stone already. Ooh, there's locks. I don't know if this is high enough up here. Look at this. I'm pretty sure they could get up if they wanted to. I might need to make this just a bit higher. Those guys just spawned in, but they're perfect test subjects. All right. It's funny because this side on the right, is so much taller. It literally is like encasing the camp like a little bowl. But on this side, it's not super high because the elevation's completely off. It's not even ground at all. Hopefully it'll still hold. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, what? You can't make it up, can you? Dude, I'm telling you, this plateau is a genius idea. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, the problem with this plan though, truly, and I know it, I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing this, but I think I want to only make it a little bit ways into the plains. Just a little bit. Honestly, too, I could use this wall as like I could make a lock's pen out of it too. Like there's a lot of uses out of this. A lot of uses. There you go. Yeah, this is coming together. You guys ever done something like this? Just like little path through the plains. Well, see, okay, I thought I would have to make stone, but in reality, I mean, the wooden pathways work just as fine. And then to make sure I don't fall off. Dude, how can it already become getting to be nighttime again? That's crazy. I feel like I barely, you know, worked in game today. Like, I feel like all I did was kill a couple loxes, raise a wall. Yeah, so I bring the cart up here. This is where I'm thinking the cart should be. And I think I'm gonna have like a little loading station, like a little loading dock station right up here. Like right here. Ooh, this is a great place for the cart. Yeah, kind of like this. So this is what I've got going on here. And then I make the cart right here, and then I just basically cart it back and forth. Can you see the vision? I am a little fearful the cart may get stuck on these rails. But we'll see. It is all coming together. All the while, our barley is growing to be big and healthy, big and strong. Dude, this is starting to become so cool. Like, I am just loving this concept so much. Sorry, I also say dude as if it's just one singular person watching these videos. And I know it's not. It is most definitely not just one person. Dude, this looks so good. This is looking so good. Oh yeah, this is what people call barracks, all right? This is what people mean when they say storm the barrack. The barracks, storm the barracks. I keep saying barracks, but I like to put weird emphasizing syllables on things that don't need it. Ah, yes, this is so cool. And I will build at the top of that too, this big rock formation, but I need to protect it too. You guys brought up a good point. The locks will just, oh, hello. Dude, the wall is just high enough where they just like can't do anything. This is my ultimate protection here. It's just too good. So let's sleep the day away and do it all again tomorrow. In game tomorrow. Also, by the way, because me and Kongville record on mostly Sundays, I anticipated getting the videos out by Monday, but I think I'm gonna change it. Also, day 160. I think I'm gonna change it to Tuesdays because it takes time for the video for him to send it over to me because it takes a long time to download it. So I think I'm gonna the schedule is always kind of more like like you could follow it, maybe not, but it's more just a guide. It doesn't necessarily mean like I'm gonna get the videos out exactly when I need them to be. It's just more like a guide, like as to what's going to be coming all month long. And yeah, so hopefully that didn't throw you guys off as far as, you know, scheduling or anything, because, you know, it does take time for the Dodheim to get uploaded, and then it takes even longer for me to edit it. We already have a stack of barley, you guys. That's great. What do we need barley for again? Don't we need to put barley in a windmill to get wheats? I'm not sure. The whole thing is still kind of confusing. Until I get the windmill, I think planting as much barley as possible is needed. This is going to be a lot of barley to pick up. I planted over 130 things of barley. Oh god, this is so the Fenris armor makes me so fast that it's so hard to stay up. I heard giggles. Hurry, climb. There's someone killing boars. Big thing, we're right next to the dger village still, so I'm assuming the dger are eventually gonna make their way over. It's just kind of only a matter of time, like when they'll do it. We're really close to the dger village. Ooh, what the actual... Dude, that guy hit me so dang hard. Holy crap. The 1 stars hurt. God dang. It's so satisfying to come up here. Come right back up here. All right, we gotta start turning this ship around a little bit here. Gotta go a different direction. Okay. There you go. This is looking nice. Super nice. It would take so long to for real do this, but like, God, it's such a good idea. Do you think carts can go upstairs? I'm pretty sure it can. Out of wood already. Seems like we can't catch a break. Cannot catch a break. I think this is a good start though. Good morning to you too, game. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, raining. I love it. Day 161. Day 161. All right, let's build a cart. This is just gonna give you guys the general idea of kind of what I'm going for. Okay. I'm so fast that I literally keep getting stuck on stuff. All right, so we come up here. We build the cart like so. And basically, we take this cart and we walk it through and downwards. So whenever we come back, we just come up here and unload it. Now, this path needs to be longer for it to make sense. But I mean, the idea's there and we got it started. So let's go exploring. Yeah, I'm thinking we do some exploring today. Further into the plains is kind of what I'm thinking. We also have our additional portal up here just in case too. Should mark it on my map. Okay, onwards we shall go. I'm a little nervous about wandering too far away from the portal, as anything can happen. You know what I mean? Being hunted by wolves is one. The locks are another. Okay, I see another fueling camp, but it's next to the tar pit here. You guys don't think we'll be oftenly raided by wolves, right? Like, I feel like the wolf raids are very far, few, and in between, you know? Oof. Boxes. I'm not seeing any areas where there's wheat. I want another portal up here. I need to make another high vantage plateau area. Or some big boys. I think that's a level 1 star. Scary. Scary. Why does that guy look different? That guy way over there. He looks hella intimidating. He's got like horns and everything. Ooh, is that a tar pit? Ooh, I'm pretty sure that... Ooh, I'm cocky. I'm thinking of an idea that might not be a good idea. I'm pretty sure... Oh god, that's a... Oh, that guy's not too bad. All right, come on up. Yeah, they don't like each other. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Just don't get hit by their thing, right? Yeah. Okay, just watch the carnage. No one knows you're up here. This is amazing. I could just sneak in with the chaos. I got his attention. I didn't want to get his attention. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make a plateau. Are these guys alive? Are there anybody that are alive in here? Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. I think they killed all the guys for me, but I think they kind of see me. I'm just gonna go slow. Oof. Dang it! Stupid freaking death skeetos. Sometimes I'm so caught unaware. They just literally come out of nowhere sometimes. All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna have to tackle this place a little bit later. I can't believe I stayed out till nighttime. This is very dangerous. Ooh, there you go. Come on, big boys. Oh, they can climb over each other. If they do manage to climb over each other, that would be pretty impressive. Uh-oh, they're not going around, are they? They figured out my secret. They're gonna go around. Yeah, this is a nice way to kill locks, let me tell you. Ooh, the plains is a scary place, let me freaking tell you. I didn't get very much tar. I'm a little sad about that, but we will go get more. Good morning to you too, game. Day 162. Day 162. All right, let's deposit. And I say we call it. You run out of food so fast in this game. I swear I made like so much food for it to all just be gone already. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me on another episode of Valheim. As always, if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing to the channel. Today's episode was just, you know, kind of, it's the little things, right? Because by the end of this series, and we finally call it quits, we can look back at everything and go, holy cow, we did a lot. Because it doesn't feel like a lot in the moment, but when you look back at it, at the grand scheme of things, like this used to just be an abandoned dger village, and now it's like an entire base camp with a path and several dozen portals. So it's really cool to see the progression. I like where this has gone so far in terms of series, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy the content as we continue on. So join me for tomorrow's episode.